Sometimes here on Objectivity we kind of cherry pick the best items to show you, but today we're going to let fate decide. We're going to let the white gloves of destiny decide. This is the card catalogue here at the Royal Society. Of course everything's computerised now, there's over 156,000 objects in the computer, but we're going to use the old card catalogue because frankly it's a bit more fun. And I'm going to randomly pick a card out, and then we're going to go down into the archives and find that item. I have no idea what it's going to be. Let's just do it. Eyes closed. I'm going to go for, what do you reckon? This drawer here? Open. And then I've still got my eyes closed. You seeing this? This is totally random. We're going to go for this one here. Okay. Oh dear. Keith,
hello,
head librarian here. He's going to write down on, what are these called?
These are call slips, 3-part forms.
Right.
One stays on the shelf, one stays with the manuscript, and one stays on the inquiry desk.
Okay, well we want this thing here.
Right, it's about a mortgage repayment. That's going to be really interesting,
Well,
Brady.
the white gloves of destiny have spoken. So you write down what that is.
I shall do. And not just that, Brady, but you have to sign the chit, I'm afraid.
Oh, here we go. All right. Now, Keith, I don't know if you're a golfer, but in golf, if you hit a really bad tee shot, or you happen to pick a mortgage card, what you can do is, in case it gets lost in the water or the bushes, you can hit a second shot from the tee. This is called a provisional, so that when you get there, you don't have to come all the way back and do your tee shot again.
I think we might lose this one in the water, you know.
You think, well, we're going to go there, but let me do a provisional as well.
Okay.
So we'll shut that drawer. I do say that everything is interesting. Look at that. It's about an eclipse of the moon. The moon is my favourite thing, so
Indeed.
the white gloves of destiny, at least with the provisional, have done the job. So let's go down to the archives and find these.
Indeed. Let's go.
This is always my favourite part. I love the smell in here, Keith. All right, we're in.
And here we have Fiona doing a real retrieval.
Look, real science is being done. None of this show pony video stuff.
So first of all, we're looking for miscellaneous correspondence, which is this way.
All right. There we go. It's crowded down here today. Oh, look.
Here we have the volumes of miscellaneous correspondence.
Number 15.
That's the volume.
This is it. 157.
Mm-hmm.
I've jumped forward
We've gone past, we've gone past.
There it is.
157, there we go.
Here we go. So this is, well, it's a letter.
It's from Few and Company. So this is a firm of solicitors writing to John Evans, who I think at this stage would be Treasurer of the Royal Society.
So basically this is just a letter from lawyers about a £15,000 mortgage. In my opinion, I have hit my tee shot into the water.
Yep.
I am going to play my provisional.
I think you should.
Which is my moon one.
Yep.
Shall we go and find that?
Let's go and find the lunar one.
All right. So what do we got, Keith? Where are we going for our provisional?
So the next one is Letters and Papers, Decade 4, Paper 30. And conveniently, they're right behind you.
Oh, brilliant. This one here?
That's right.
All right. So Decade 4, Paper 30 is going to be here. I'm taking it out, Keith. So tell me what you're doing here.
Slip goes in place. That way we know where to put it back.
Okay, so there's my slip. Look at this.
So these would be papers submitted to the Royal Society, usually for publication in the Philosophical Transactions, on a complete range of subjects. So they're simply chronologically arranged.
This isn't our one, but number 25 here, someone's just writing about magnets. How do they work? Number 30. Here we go. I've done it again. And I seem to have got some scrap of paper that someone's written a shopping list on. Hang on, let's have a look here. An account of the eclipse of the moon, 22nd of November 1760, observed
in Surry Street,
in London.
The Strand in London.
And it was observed by James Short.
James Short was an instrument maker. He made telescopes.
And basically, he has written the statistics of the eclipse, and that's it. The beginning of the eclipse is at 7:39. End of the eclipse, 10 o'clock, so 2.5 hours later. What would have happened to this? Would this have made it into an edition of Philtrans?
Let's just have a look. It's got a Philosophical Transactions volume and date, so yes, it was published apparently.
This did make it into Philosophical Transactions, that famous journal of the Royal Society. We've spoken
Indeed.
about it before.
Yes.
You know what I'm going to ask you now, don't you?
What are you going to ask, Brady?
Surely you know. James, what am I going to ask Keith?
Can we go and see it in the Philosophical Transactions?
Good man.
Well, there's no reason why not.
Alright, so Keith has gone and found the Philosophical Transactions. What you got there, Keith? You got it?
Here we go. Here's the volume.
Alright.
So this is 1760, part 2.
Alright, let's show that to everyone. Here it is. All the scientific papers of the time.
Some nice plates. And there it is.
Here we go. Pretty much word for word as we saw it handwritten.
Absolutely
Here it
exact.
is. An eclipse of the moon, 22nd November 1760, and exactly as we read it before.
But there is a question here, Brady, isn't there? Have you discovered the shortest paper ever published in the Philosophical Transactions? That would be good. Is there a shorter one than that?
Is there?
I don't know.
Is this like the Jesus wept of Philtrans?
This is pretty tightly written, isn't it?
So there we go, everyone. The white gloves of destiny have taken us not only to something involving the moon, but possibly, don't check it because I don't want to ruin it,
Okay.
the shortest paper published in Philosophical Transactions.
By James Short.
Short by name, short by nature. And then we've got this other nice little arm coming off here with some nasty looking device here.
I don't know what this is for. It'd be fascinating to know.
This is like a Swiss army knife of spectroscopes. It's got little bits coming off it everywhere. I love it.